We'll stay in the NBA and going to sound the alarm bells for this 120, Dave.
Okay.
With their victory last night over the Boston Celtics, the Wizards remain one of the hottest teams in the association right now. Check out the major turnaround we've seen from their first 20 games of the season, where they were 7-13, to their last 25 games of the season, where they're 18-7, included in that 14 consecutive wins on their home floor. They have the best record in the Eastern Conference since December the 8th.
Wow.
So we're talking the better part of a month and a half here. Overreaction or not, Dave, the Wizards are the second best team in the Eastern Conference.
As much as I'd like to say, no, hit the gas, because, you know, these are my guys, and I'm rooting for the House of Guards, I do think that's a bit of an overreaction right now. John Wall is playing at a different level that we've seen him play at this level before, but we just haven't seen it in a while. And you're seeing him finishing with his left hand as often as he does his right hand, attacking the rim, hitting jump shots, doing things, pulling up. I mean, whatever you wanted to do, he's doing it right now. And he's playing with a different swagger that maybe we haven't seen in his entire career. I remember a couple years ago when I was still there thinking he had turned the corner. And then it's like they took a step back. About 3 years ago, I think we put them in a discussion with the House of Guards. He and Bradley Beal is the best backcourt, arguably, in the NBA. And then, well, we all saw what happened out there in Golden State and the Splash Brothers. That went away. Now it's coming back. And I didn't know that we'd see this renaissance, if you will, with this dynamic duo in the backcourt. I kind of thought, well, we heard about infighting and maybe they didn't like each other and they couldn't coexist and one guy was going to have to leave. That looks like that's all in the past. And if that's what Scotty Brooks has done, then I'll make the argument that they're a top 3 or 4 best team in the East, but I can't right now say they are surpassing Toronto as arguably the second best team, and I'm sure Boston's going to have something to say about that before the end of the day is over, to be the second best team to Cleveland. So I do think it's a bit of an overreaction. Not a huge stretch, but right now they're on the come. They're on the rise. They're getting there. I just don't think they've arrived quite yet.
Share your thoughts with us at 120 Sports. Use the hashtag The Rally. What say you about the Wiz? 18-7 in their last 25 games, 14 consecutive dubs on their home floor. Where do you slot them in that East?